there, beautiful, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderfully awesome day wherever you are in the world today. And today I'm back for a new video with you guys. Today I'm actually going to be breaking it down a little bit for you. I've had this video has been requested by a few viewers as well as close friends and family, and what I will be doing is breaking it down, the whole makeup process. Really simple beginner makeup guide or beginner makeup tutorial. We are going to be using just a few products, just a few tools today, and we're going to do a very simple, just basic everyday makeup look that anyone can replicate. But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are enjoying the content. Subscribe, like, share, and yeah, I think that's it. Let's get into it. Okay, and so we're actually gonna go into our brows next, and there are a few different types of products that you can use for a basic brow. And first is a brow pencil, OG brow pencil. I remember using all of my mother's brow pencils to do my eyebrows in high school and trying to do my makeup from way back when. Please, still a viable option. If this is what you find easiest to deal with, you can totally just use a regular eye pencil. But because I can never find a sharpener like poof with the point of this pencil, I usually opt for these type of brow pens or brow pencil. They contain the brow product on this end, and you can literally just twist it to turn it up, kind of similar to a lipstick, and the brow product is already in here, no sharpener needed. And they often come with these really handy spoolies at the end so that you don't need an extra tool to do this. Okay, so if you don't have one of these and you are using a brow pencil or using like a brow pomade or a brow gel or something like that, you might need a brush. You would need a brush, and the type of brush that I would recommend is an angled eye brush, or some companies even sell brow brushes specifically, but I think this was just in a 4-piece eye brush set that I got. And I like the angled because it really helps to make those lines at the bottom and the top of your brow that you kind of use like to contain the rest of your product. Really helps you to get really nice and sharp lines. So I would recommend these really thin angled eye brushes if you're not using a pencil and you're using a pomade or a gel for your brow. Okay, so the products that you will need to do your brows are a spoolie, and we use this to brush out the eyebrow, and you will need either your brow pencil or some type of brow pomade or brow gel. Now you can get complicated and use all of these in your brow routine, but I'd recommend just starting out with one product and going from there. Okay, and then as you get more comfortable, then we can start to advance the technique and start utilizing more products, because there are so many more that we can get into just for a simple brow. We're just going to be brushing it upward with our spoolie, And we are going to take some brow product, whether that's our pencil or whatever. And what I like to do is starting at the bottom of the brow, I'm going to just draw a line down the side here. So I'm just going to intensify that line a bit for me. We're going to do the same thing on the other side and just work on both of them simultaneously. So my video for the other side, it was kind of blurry and out of focus, but basically all I'm doing in this clip is making that line at the base of my brow to give it the shape that I would like, as well as the same thing at the top of the brow. So you're going to make two lines that outline the shape that you would like for your brow. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing is using this very same brow product that I'm using, this brow gel, and I'm going to be filling in the areas maybe from about this far back and filling it in really gradually. So I want it to be like a gradient from the front of my brow and intensify in the darkness onto the tip of my brow, if that makes sense. So we don't want to have this area to the front to be too dark or just like a straight block line. We kind of want that feathering, like getting from lighter to darker, because it just kind of looks really unrealistic and fake if it's really dark at the front. But with makeup, to each their own. I just don't prefer that look on myself, let me say that. And you want to make sure that you are applying in strokes rather than like coloring it in. You want to make sure that you're applying like strokes, so more like this and not like swirling it in or anything like that. So just I'm just reminded now of that one dip challenge that I did recently. I'm thinking of how many times I've already dipped into this brow pomade. Okay, so now for the front, I just take a little product on my brush and I kind of just brush it lightly upward. Just lightly, and we're going to brush it upward. And we're going to go back in with our spoolie. I like to brush the front like upward again, distribute that product. It will remove some, but that's okay. Remember, we want it to look really feathered and natural in front. You can obviously realize I have less brow here anyways and more at the end, so we want to mimic that even with our application of the makeup product. I hope this is making sense and being helpful to you guys. And then as you move further back the brow, I'm just going to brush it in this direction. So the trick to getting really defined brows is concealing. And for this, since we're doing our brows before our foundation, I would say it's okay to go in with a lighter concealer. But if you're going to be doing your brows before your foundation, maybe not something as light as under the eye, but more so something that matches your skin tone a little. For blending this out, you want to go in with a flat eye brush, and what this is that it has a really straight tip there, so it'll help us to get those really straight lines underneath and around the brow, if that makes sense. So with our concealer already around the eyes, I'm just going to take the brush and we are going to define that line and start to take it as close to that brow as, and really defining that shape that we want. Okay, and then at the top, like so, and repeat. Okay, so and that brush was to enable that we got that precise line around the eye, but now we're going to go in with our beauty blender and really blend the edges of that in. Okay, so we always want to blend our foundations, concealers, whatever they are, with a damp beauty blender, and by damp I mean that I kind of squeeze it on the pipe until it gets in size, but when I squeeze it now, like no water is dripping out of it, so that's what I would recommend as damp. Just going to take this beauty blender just around the perimeter of our eyes and even under here, just to blend in that concealer, and in the middle here as well. Okay, so we're not getting too close to the brow to like go over it, but more so like under the brow and under the eye, because we would have already blended right next to that brow with the brush. Okay, so that's it for our brows. Yay us. Okay, you guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a close-up of the finished product before and after of what my brows look like. I think it was really quick and simple and easy, so let me know in the comments below what you thought. And this right here is the complete finished look. So next week we'll be back with foundation, complexion. I'll speak a little bit more about them, finding your shade and all of that good stuff. So we'll go into that in next week's video. So let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and just remember as well to be kind to someone today. Do something nice for someone, be kind to someone else, but most importantly, don't be too hard on yourself. Remember to be kind to you as well. Alright, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.